Nidus's new augment actually looks really promising. It has a 60% chance of granting additional munition stacks whenever he is granted one while standing in his fourth ability, so duration's kind of important on this one. But it's available only from Parent Sequence or Steel Meridian, and you've pretty much got to be max level to get a hold of most of these augments. And because this is the first time I've used him since the new Umbral mods came out that you can only get from doing the sacrifice and getting a hold of Umbra, I thought I'll throw these in and have a look and see how things, no. Yes, okay, the additional health is actually huge. 1,725 health on him is gonna be absolutely amazing, but you can't polarize these in. If I go to actions, polarize, there's 2 empty slots. Yeah, because you can't polarize this slot in, they take up a lot of points, and because I only had 2 empty slots, this one obviously takes up even more because it's in the wrong polarity. You're supposed to match them to get them to fit, so that was kind of a no, so I just kind of took off. I'm trying to remember now. Oh, I took off Intensify to actually put this in the normal build, which a lot of people run this differently. You basically, the only thing you really need with him is Rage. The normal Vigor will do, Vitality, Stretch for his first ability to go further. But it's Rage that really makes him a very useful and very powerful frame, because 40% of damage on health is converted to energy and he's got no shield, so all the damage he receives is converted to energy. There's no shield, so you can spam the ability using Prime Flow, but it's this that really had me intrigued a lot. And of course, it goes without saying that Parasitic Link and Ravenous, his third and fourth abilities, use mutation stacks to cast, don't actually use energy. It is actually pretty useful. You use 3 stacks to cast Ravenous, and you can get them back really quickly. Of course, the quicker you can max out the stacks using Virulence, his first ability, the quicker you will start doing the extra damage that having the extra stacks grants you anyway. So it is ridiculously useful, though if I'm honest, if I was going to go for a decent build on this, Streamline does help a lot. I found myself having to use energy quite a lot using this because, well, spamming Virulence costs 40 energy every time you do it. If you do use Lava, I think it's called, his second ability that pulls all the enemies in, that will cost 25. So to combine the two, it will cost you 25 for his second and 40 for his first. I think you can get 4 hits per enemy depending on the level. Higher levels obviously you can hit them more, otherwise you'll just take them out at once. This is why getting rid of Intensify to increase the stacks didn't really bother me that much with the build, but after using him, remembered the reason I stopped using him is I didn't want to form room anymore, but he really could use Streamline just to make him more streamlined, as weird as it sounds, because that spamming first ability, unless you are up against an enemy that can deal a lot of damage to you, you will run out of energy quite a lot. But if you are against an enemy that can attack you, like the Corpus or the Grenier, you will be gaining the energy, and of course standing on Ravenous means that you are also getting health back at the same time, because that's what Ravenous does. Ravenous gets you your health back by taking it from the enemies. So they do merge ridiculously well together, because obviously higher stacks means Virulence itself will be dealing more damage, so you can get them stacks back quickly from using the 3 stacks to gain to put Ravenous down, so you can gain your health back that you are losing to get power to use Virulence. It's a weird cycle of, it really does work well together. Nidus was a really good frame, and this, if I'm honest, wasn't really needed. You can max out his stacks pretty easily. This just made it a little bit easier than it was before. That's about it. I kind of wish it was 100% chance rather than 60, because sometimes you say it works, sometimes you don't. But it still makes him just a tiny little minuscule bit better than he was before. Maybe twice the amount of, what are they called, maggots that swarm out from Ravenous that attack the nearby enemies. Maybe if it was something about them to go with this augment for Ravenous, rather than it doubling the stacks, might have made Ravenous more useful, but it works pretty well the way it is. I'm just being really picky with it here. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.